Hey lovely students, this is Dr. Conklin here to do a short video for you. I thought we'd start off with a little autumn joke. A lot of people said that their favorite animal is a dog, so what kind of car runs on leaves? An automobile. Alright, I hope you guys are having a great week and hopefully are avoiding all those leaves. I have a ton in my front yard. So we are going to turn to page 26 in our packet. Please make sure you're following along by writing these notes with us so that we can ask for a picture of them, or you can, show us that you're following along. So we have some keywords today that we think are going to be review for many of you, but sometimes they might be new. Commutative property. There's two commutative properties here. One trick with commutative property is we want to think about the first two letters in commutative, CO. Commutative property, change the order. So if we change the order, for example, if we're adding, if I have A plus B, I know that's the same thing as B plus A. Or, same thing with multiplication. If I do 5 times 3, that's 15. 3 times 5 is also 15. We also have associative property. So the associative property of addition and the associative property of multiplication. The associative property tells us that we can rearrange our parentheses. So if I have addition, let's say I have x plus y plus p is the same thing as x plus y plus p. And all I've done here, sort of a trick, is to analyze to yourself. Oh, actually, that's a little bit dark. Sorry, guys. This here and this here are the same. The only thing that changed is where we put parentheses. For multiplication, we can do the same thing. I could say 2 times 3 times 4, and I could put parentheses around 2 times 3, or I could do 2 times 3 times 4. Right? Now, one of our most favorite properties of all time is distributive property, so I'm going to take a minute to talk about this. Distributive property is when we multiply a number, usually over a variable and another number. So one trick with this is sort of think about rainbows. First, 5 is going to go to x, so 5 times x is 5x. And then 5 is going to go to 4. 5 times 4 is plus 20. So that's a distributive property, when you multiply a number over an expression. And then these guys go together, identity properties. The identity property for addition just means if I take 4 and add it to 0, I get 4 back. If I take 4 and multiply it by 1, I get 4 back. So the identity number for addition is 0. The identity number for multiplication is 1. And then just a reminder what inverses are and the 0 property of multiplication. So if I take -3, what number would I have to add -3 to get 0 out? Well, you guys know this. The opposite of -3 is a +3. So these two numbers here are additive inverses. And then the same thing is true. Well, not the same thing. Something different is true. If I take a variable a and I multiply it by 0, I get 0. If I take any number, -242, multiplied by 0, I get 0 out as well. So those are some really important properties for real numbers. We also have a lot of other properties. We're going to sort of cover law of exponents later, so I'm going to ask you guys not to worry about that. But let's just go through and do a couple of these, and then I'll give you guys an assignment. If we look at number 1, 3, 5, and 7, just to do a couple. If we look at number 1, does everyone see I'm comparing the left and the right side? The only thing that's changed is I've switched the order. So change order is going to be the commutative property. I don't think it has an N. Commutative property of addition. Okay. If I look at this problem here, I notice I'm adding a 0 and I'm getting the same thing back out. So that's going to be identity property of addition. Okay. Now, as soon as you see parentheses, this side has parentheses, this side doesn't. Let's just check. 6 times u, is that 6u? Oh yeah. 6 times 2v, is that 12v? 6 times 2 is 12. So this is our good old friend distributive property. Okay? And then if we look here, I notice I have parentheses here and parentheses here. These parentheses have moved. The 2a is the same, the 3b is the same, the 4c is the same. The only thing that's moved is the parentheses. So this is associative. Oh boy, I think I did spell that wrong, guys. Hold on. I did spell it right. Property, and since it's using addition, of addition. Okay, so we're gonna have you guys do page, oh, I like page 27. Let's see. For homework tonight, we have page 28 and page 29. I think what we're gonna have you guys do for homework tonight is page 28. Yep, page 28. You're going to do all these questions. If you could please upload them and send it to us, that would be awesome. So I hope you guys have a super day. Page 28, it's really all is numbers 1 through 8. Let us know if you have any questions, and keep up the great work. Bye.